Hi, before the video begins, I want to put out some quick little messages so someone like you can see this and hope that these quotes can help to make the world a better place after a tragic loss of a celebrity. Thank you. Hi guys, so sorry about the long absence of me being gone for almost a whole month. I was at two different vacations, one in Florida for a family helping hand, while the other one is at a cruise ship to go to different places in Canada. So anyway, I noticed how I am close to 100 videos, and I have some videos in plan before the end of the year. And on this video, I'm going to talk about the history of Marvel and DC crossovers, collaborations, to celebrate the new Deadpool and Batman comic book. So let's get to it. So it all started in 1976, when according to the Wikipedia page, Arthur David Obst suggested to Stanley and Carmen Infantino that there should be a feature film crossover between Marvel's Spider-Man and DC's Superman characters. However, there was already a Superman movie planned and a series of Spider-Man TV movies. So instead, the two companies settled for an oversized comic book entitled Superman vs. the Amazing Spider-Man: The Battle of the Century. The writing was done by Gary Conway and the penciling by Ross Andrew. In this comic book, Dr. Octavius and Lex Luthor have a plan to put the two heroes in a brawl while kidnapping Lois Lane and Mary Jane Watson. Of course, the two heroes teamed up and saved the day. Marvel and DC will soon later put the two heroes again in another crossover in 1981, where Superman and Spider-Man team up to fight Doctor Doom and Parasite, while there was some cameos such as Wonder Woman and Hulk. Another crossover that happened in 1981 was Batman vs. the Incredible Hulk with Lin Win and Jose Luis. In 1982, Uncanny X-Men and the New Teen Titans shared similarities given to the success of each title. Marvel and DC recognized the sale potential of a jointly published crossover with X-Men written by Chris Claremont scripting the story and Walt Simmons and Terry Austin providing the art. Around the 90s, Marvel and DC released several crossover titles such as Batman and Punisher, Lake of Fire, Punisher and Batman, Deadly Nights, Darkseid vs. Galactus, The Hunger, Spider-Man and Batman, and Green Lantern / Silver Surfer, Unholy Alliance. But the real and true crossover began in 1996 when Marvel and DC made 4-issue miniseries. The plot goes where the two godlike brothers became aware of each other's existence and challenged one another to a series of duels involving each universe's representing superheroes. The losing universe would cease to exist. And a matter of fact, when I heard about this one, I went to eBay and got 4 of the comic books. However, the series will begin to have a different direction where Marvel and DC decided to create a collaborative publishing imprint called Acclaim Comics, where they merged the two characters into one superhero, such as Darkclaw, Super Soldier, Amazon, and more. But that did not last long until 1997. Also, they had a tie-in series called All Access to conclude DC and Marvel's crossover. To kind of speed things up a bit to not make my video long, here are some crossover titles that came out in recent years. Silver Surfer and Superman, Batman and Captain America, Daredevil and Batman, Batman and Spider-Man, Ultimate Access, Superman and Fantastic Four, The Incredible Hulk vs. Superman, Batman and Daredevil, King of the New York. The last ever crossover that Marvel and DC has done was JLA/Adventures, which was written by Kurt Busiek and artist George Perez. The comic book crossovers can be found in different reprints, like the crossover classics I have bought, plus a glam comic book and a JLA/Adventures comic book too. There's also been omnibuses for both of the Marvel DC crossovers and the Glam universe. It's hard to pronounce it, okay? Sorry. So as of right now, and this year, Marvel and DC announced a new comic book crossover series starting with Deadpool and Batman alongside backup stories for other characters and cited, with more comic book crossovers to come. So knowing I like when Marvel and DC crossover, this of course did inspire me to one day write and direct my own live-action Marvel DC crossover movie. I already made a Lego version, and yes, this is sort of a tease to the next pitch video I'll be doing sometime this year, instead of talking about other Power Ranger ideas. But in the meantime, that will be it for this video. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time. Bye! If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe, share a like, ring the notification bell, and check out other videos in my channel too. Thanks for watching. Bye!